Most certainly, Criselda, the family still wants answers, and there's definitely more questions that they are asking themselves, because they now are telling us that there are different stories that are coming out. The fact that initially when the police reported about this burnt body in cell 35, that the body had an injury on the head, blunt force trauma on the head, but the family has been told that Katlego did not have that kind of injury on his head. So there are many questions now that will definitely be coming up, and there's a lot of answers that police have to provide in terms of those questions that are coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, even the Bible says what happens in the dark shall surely come to light. One day, just one day, whatever it is that you do in the dark will come to light, and it's not going to be nice. What is happening right now at the moment with this Dr. Nandi saga and every shenanigans that is happening, it is just a tip of an iceberg. This shows us how corrupt our own government is. This is happening just so we know who runs the world, you guys. The devil is running the world, and he is using money to do it the right way, because people love money, and because of that the world will never have peace, you guys. No matter what you do, no matter where you go, no matter how high you go, no matter how fast you run, you can go to Tanzania and come back, you will never find a world that has peace, simply because there's a love of money, and it's the root of all evil. Imagine a whole doctor who's having a paycheck every month, a fat paycheck of being a doctor, and then you go on and then you claim bodies, and then you bury people, and then you claim insurances, and then you all in the name of driving the fanciest cars in the world, living in the fanciest houses in the world, and living the life that you so desire. Most of us, we living in the world, and we are clueless of what is happening and how the world is being run. You know what I mean? You wake up every day, you do the same thing. You go to work, you come back, you hope to get a better paycheck every month. You know what I'm saying? And you make your budget according to what you earn. And then next month, it's the same thing. You do the same routine. You go to work, you get a salary, you divide among your family members, you buy food, you buy this, you take your children to school, and da 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 da. And while you do that, there are people who are doing some dirty works behind the scenes, and you are not aware of it. So this is a time for everything to come out. It is just unfortunate that people have been killed. It is just unfortunate that everything has unfolded the way it is, but it was happening even long before this era. People are evil, and this is just to show us that the devil runs the world, and there's nothing that anybody can do about it. We want to know why Thabo Bester escaped, how. We want to know everything that has happened. We are asking questions, but where and who are we asking the questions, and are we going to get the answers that we want? And who are we asking exactly? We are asking the devil himself how evil he is, as if the devil will tell us how he does it. But I'm getting to think, that there are so many people, you'll find somebody say, you know what, now I'm a teacher, I don't really buy stationery, meaning that she's gonna be taking the stationery that belongs to another child and give it to her own child. You know what I mean? And you find a taxi driver on the streets. I love taxi drivers. I go by taxi to work every day, and you know what I mean. But I'm just saying, I'm saying what it is. You know what I mean? You'll find them driving on the street recklessly so. You know what I mean? Because they are so used to the streets they're driving on every day. They know all the potholes. They know the robots, how they work and all of that. They know how to maneuver their way around. They know how to cheat their way around. They know how to break the law so that it works for them. You know what I mean? We see them every day when we go to work. You know what I mean? The way they drive. It's because they get used to this thing. They do it every day. Like breaking the law off the roads does not seem like breaking the law because they're doing it every day. It's like somebody who's working as a cleaner. Bless our cleaners, they keep our places very clean. But what I'm trying to say is they know how to maneuver around with their mop. They know how to just, make the floor look clean even when the floor is not really clean. You know what I mean? They know how to make it look like they've done it the right way even when they did not do it the right way. You know what I mean? Simply because they've been doing it for long and they are better at it. They get better at cheating on it because they are doing it every day. So the more you do something every day, the more you get used to it. The more you get used to it, the more you know how it works. And the more you know how it works, the more you know how to cheat. You know what I mean? And that is true. So the same with doctors. God bless all our doctors. I was very, very sick last year. I got operated by a very good doctor, and then now I'm alive and I'm doing my thing. You know what I mean? Thank you so much for the doctors. God bless our doctors. But everything has got its own good side and as well as the bad side. You know what I mean? So with doctors, most of the times they deal with bodies, you guys, and people die every day in front of them, So sometimes it becomes a norm that, people die. Sometimes diseases kills people, sometimes accidents, sometimes this and that. So they deal with dead bodies almost every day of their life. Before they finish their 6 year, they will be trained on dead bodies and all of that. So they know dead bodies a lot, because even when somebody dies, only a doctor can declare them dead. Only a doctor can certify them dead, nobody else. You know what I mean? So could it be that because of that, Dr. Nandi was able to work her way around dead bodies like a game of chess? You know what I mean? Take this body, put it there, take this one, burn it, take this one, put some boerewors and pap and bury it, take this one, throw it in the river and let it float there, somebody will take care of it, do this and that, because she was a doctor. You know what I mean? She knows how to work her way around dead bodies. Hi, Agoraf, everybody's trying to make sense of the whole situation. Yaga Dr. Nandi and Bestas. Otherwise, evil has been happening. This is just a tip of an iceberg, and it's just unfortunate that everybody's getting so emotional now. But I want to tell you this, that the people there on the highest hierarchy, where we want to be, where we all want to go, the billionaires club, and the people who are there, where we all desire to be, the things that they know about life are not the things that you know about life, and you will be shocked. All of this thing that is happening right now regarding Dr. Nandi, the dead bodies and all of that, to them it's like nothing. To them it's like nothing because they know they've got the law by its balls. You know what I mean? They know what makes the world spin. Money. And they have it. And they're making the world spin, Lala. They are spinning the world like crazy. They know how to cheat. They know how to make the law work for them. You know what I mean? Who has money and is behind bars as we speak? Maybe Thabo Bester, he's now broke. That's why he's behind bars. But he used to have money. That's why he was able to escape. You know what I mean? So the man is finito now. Now he is behind the bars. You know what I mean? So that's how it is. If you have money, you cannot be behind bars. But if you have nothing, that is where you belong. Unfortunately, that's how the system has been designed. Whether you like it or you don't, that's how it's been happening. The less money you have, the more likely you are to go behind bars. So that's how rough life is, you guys. I mean, go wonder what I'm saying is true. You know what I mean? All the answers that we want, we're not going to get. Forget it. It's not going to happen. No matter how loud we can sing and all of that, it's not going to happen. Now we're talking about Katlego Bereng. You know what I mean? The parents, they're expecting their son to have a wound on the head because that's what the autopsy said. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, there's no wound. Now, what do we do going forward from here? And then now what do you do? As a mother, what do you do as a father? Do you continue and bury that body, hoping that maybe it might be the right one? You don't bury somebody because you're hoping that's the right person. You want to bury the right person. That's how it is. You know what I mean? So there are a lot of things that are unanswered, but let me tell you, they will remain unanswered. Nobody will answer the questions the right way. Nobody will give us the correct answers. It will never happen. But what I know is all of the people who are up there, they know exactly what happened and they will never say anything. They are just playing our minds. They are just making us crazy. They want to get inside our medulla oblongata. Now what's the way forward? If this is the case, then what's the way forward? Nobody knows. I don't know. You don't know. The devil knows, because he runs the world out of us. You know what I mean? Ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for now. Do let me know what you think on the comment section below. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and thank you for listening.